They run with Adrian Peterson, the second active leading rusher in the NFL. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
And now the Packers going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From the gun, here's Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers, he gets this to Davante Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
One of the underrated aspects of Davante Adams' game is his toughness. He had to battle his way through injury last year, and while his numbers may have dipped, he was still the #1 target for the Green Bay Packers and their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, and still one of the best receivers in the league. Constantly works on his footwork, constantly works on how he gets away from defenders in order to get open. He's a guy that number 12, his quarterback, trusts implicitly.
It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It's big Trey Flowers getting in there that time for the sack.
3rd down.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
It's good. Makes the score Packers 7, Lions nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. 11 yards there, first down.
And the
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he stopped immediately there. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now it's Stafford. And he'll find KillaAKA187's. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Detroit.
32. Stafford on first down. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And that'll bring up second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's going to take off with it. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and...
Now Stafford. Flushed out right. That is caught inside the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kenny GollaDay, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Now this time Rodgers will throw. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there. First down. These two teams all tied after one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Quentin Jefferson coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers got a man. It's Tanyan complete.
Rodgers pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's caught. Nelson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Rodgers to throw once more. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Again, he was looking for Davante Adams, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tanyan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit up.
Adrian Peterson, the 40, the 20, 10, 5. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. It's a big run for AP. 65 yards on the ground. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run with Peterson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
On the carry, it's Barton. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, it was 2nd and goal. You're in there close. That's the fullback's comfort zone.
Not only is it his comfort zone, it's an expectation. That's what he's supposed to do. Turn and hand it to him. Big guys fire out. Find your way into the end zone.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A fairly short kick from the 4. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
1st down, here's the run with Peterson. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford. Flush to his right. Oh, a hit. He lost the football. Stafford puts it on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers, create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you, all right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw again on second down. Rodgers looking middle, and that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
The 49-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. Throwing again. Rodgers. Wide open receiver, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 23 yards, the final tally. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Complete.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on second and goal? Rodgers again now. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now, Crosby for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Packers 21, Lions 14.
4 seconds, all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 18. He'll look to throw right away. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Jones. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Really an excellent run. Sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Rodgers throwing the out route incomplete. It's Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Adams. And he is going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Rodgers finding Adams for a Packer 1st. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Here's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Only the Titans converted more red zone opportunities into touchdowns than the Packers last year, and they've got an opportunity. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers, and the Packers add 6 to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Lions 14.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. On 1st and 10, Stafford gets it quickly to Galladay. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
And the Lions
out of the gun, Stafford. escaping the pressure right. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Kevin King there defensively.
To throw again. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards, a first down. They run out of the gun with Swift. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The Lion ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Stafford delivers this to Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First down.
Stafford able to get this complete to Swift, his running back.
Stafford's pass.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Back to the running game with Swift. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Swift.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. But correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Running the jet sweep with Jones. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford, the intended target, T.J. Hockenson. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
3 yards. It's now 4th.
They snap it to Stafford. And no, it's incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
The play is a turnover on down.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, they slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, lead the clock down, were they about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll try to run some clock now with Jones. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 36-yard line.
Rodgers now to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
The score, Packers 35, Lions 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Eluding the pressure right. A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jackson. Then into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Touchdown, Packers.
And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
Lions 14.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this one. No, okay.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to...
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock. They know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And Nelson's got it here right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Adams, incomplete. Results in a fourth down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
3-3. 51, Mike 51.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Lets it go for Nelson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Harmon. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Packers.
Big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Packers, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for Detroit, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.